To explain the physical states of a substance, such as a solid, liquid, or gas, scientists have suggested several theories. One such theory concerns how close the molecules in a substance are to each other. Here, for instance, we have two objects of equal size on a scale, but one is heavier than the other. How can you explain this? The blocks of iron and wood have the same volume, but the iron is heavier because its molecules are much closer together. Scientists call this physical trait density. According to chemists, the more closely packed the molecules, the higher the density.
To determine the density of an object, first, we must measure the amount of material in each substance, what scientists call mass. Mass is usually in grams or kilograms. The second consideration is volume. Volume is the amount of space an object takes up, and is usually measured in liters and milliliters for liquids, and cubic centimeters for solids. To get a better idea of what density means, observe what happens when we place water and oil in this container. Now, 3 minutes later, we see that the oil and water have separated. The oil has risen to the top of the container. Why do you think this has occurred? Since the oil has less density, it floats on top of the water. How can scientists use this knowledge to clean up an oil spill from a tanker?
The oil leaking from a shipwrecked tanker has less density than the surrounding water and will float on the surface, making it possible for technicians to contain the oil and then vacuum it from the surface of the water. With the blocks of wood and iron, since both objects occupy the same volume, the object with the greater mass, iron, has a greater density.